Hello, my name is Lauren and this is my life. Welcome back to my channel. I think it's about time I did a little bit of an update on where my own personal health is at now that I've finished all the 5 pillars of health videos. Where am I at? I've been on this journey for about a month-ish, around about that time I reckon, and I think I'm doing really well. I haven't stepped on a set of scales because it's not about weight, it's about nutrient density for me, and I've definitely made some shifts in the food department. Like, I'm not binging as much as I used to, and I'm not eating as much chocolate or as much, I'm not going to the Woolies and buying a packet of lollies basically and eating them all to myself. I'm not doing that. I've definitely become more consistent with my working out, so I work out at least most of the time it's 5 days a week. I've gotten right back into my weights training and I run maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and as you've probably seen, I've been doing a little bit of skipping as well to amp up those workouts, those weights workouts, and my mental health has been fantastic. So I stopped taking my antidepressant, anti-anxiety medication when I made that first video, which was probably, I reckon it was about a month ago now, and I had, an ant's biting me. I had some pretty weird withdrawal symptoms. Like, I didn't have mood swings or anything like that, but I definitely had what they call, or is referred to as, brain zaps, where it kind of feels like your brain's getting zapped by something and like everything kind of shakes. It was weird, and they lasted probably about 3 weeks. So it was weird. Like, I didn't feel nauseous or anything, but it was definitely a strange sensation. So that has stopped though, and I feel fantastic. One thing I will say that I have noticed since I stopped taking the Lexapro is that my energy levels have gone through the roof. I really think that, yes, it did absolutely help me in a time of high anxiety and depression, and I needed that medication to break that pattern that I was in, but they definitely made me lethargic, definitely. And of course they're going to, because they're slowing your brain down and pulling you out of that fight or flight state. So now that I'm not taking those, I'm finding that I'm getting between 7 and 8 hours sleep a night, and that's good. I'm sleeping soundly because I take my sleep magnesium, and that's all I need. I don't have a nap during the day anymore. I don't find myself falling asleep at work anymore, and I definitely feel like my energy has picked up. But that is also obviously supported from my dietary changes and my exercise changes, 100%. My emotional health has been great. I've been able to breathe through any times of anxiety that I've felt that's coming up, or like I had my period like a week and a half ago, and before that, even though I am on the contraceptive pill, when I stopped taking the active pill, I do have a bit of a dip in my energy levels, and my mood tends to go into that PMS-y type thing, but it wasn't horrific. It was pretty good. So I was happy with that. And yeah, things are ticking along nicely. I'm really happy with where I'm at. Been doing lots of research into hormonal health and perimenopausal health for women, 35 and over, because if you are 35 and over and you're experiencing perimenopausal symptoms, don't let anybody tell you that you're not, because you know your own body and they're not living inside you. And even though they're a doctor, that doesn't mean they have authority over you. So keep that in mind. If you're a woman and you're over 35 and you feel like you're in perimenopause, you probably are. So I'll be coming at you with heaps of information about that. And I did a little poll on Instagram about a week ago, asking people what they wanted more help with, whether it was their physical health, their mental health, or perimenopausal information. And most people came back and said they wanted more help with their physical health. So I'm thinking now, what sort of help with their physical health? Do they want to know more about their hormone health? Maybe not, because they would have ticked perimenopausal box. Or do they just want to know how to get fitter and stronger? Because if you do, then I am your gal. I have been strength training for like 14 years and I love it. I think it's so important that women strength train and that they start at like a really early age and keep going until the day they die. So if strength training or physical health is something that you would like me to elaborate on, then please let me know specifically what, and I will be able to make more videos about it. But that's a little update on my health. I feel fucking great, and yeah, things are ticking along nicely. So I will catch you in the next video, which I did say was going to be a breathwork video, but I decided to make it a little update because it's been a hot minute. So I think I'll do a breathwork video next, because I've been talking to a lot of ladies and they are all like, I have anxiety, I have high stress, I have depression, I've spoken to a counsellor, I've spoken to a psychologist, and nobody's giving me any tools to actually deal with that. We just sit there and talk about it. So I think breath work is something we all have access to. It's free, it works, and it works fast. So that will be in my next video. So I'll catch you in that one.